today. We were diving into our great debate. We were talking breakfast sandwiches.
Specifically breakfast meat on your breakfast sandwich.
Yes, the debate itself was a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich versus a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, with the honorable mention, of course, Scrapple, egg, and cheese. Had to mention the chat here.
Scrapple out here on Delmarva.
In the first state on Delmarva, Scrapple's got to be a part of that conversation too. You and I were pretty much in agreement across the board on the breakfast meat. We were both a sausage, egg, and cheese, and the fact that a breakfast sandwich is the key to a fantastic adventure. Like, that's how you start your adventure.
Yeah, it's great if you're going on a road trip. Maybe you're taking the ferry over to over to Jersey, and you get one of them on their thing.
Yeah.
It's always that's when I get them, is when I'm going to be extending my travel in a vehicle.
I'm with you there. And of course, we always turn the conversation over to you guys, whether you hit the poll or you sent us comments, because we love to read the comments too. Donald said, my personal breakfast sandwich creation: rye toast, Scrapple, fried onions, 2 fried eggs over easy, and melted Swiss cheese. There are chefs in several location restaurants that know me by it.
What I love about this is he went full out. He has a whole order. It's a specialty. You know when Donald takes a bite in that, he's like, this is exactly what I came for. This is making my day better. I'm not one of these people with an unhappy life. My life is now happy because of this sandwich.
You know, Donald, I like your taste. And then Buddy Scott said Scrapple, egg, and cheese on buttered rye toast. Dude, rye is one of my favorite breads.
Rye getting a lot of love.
Especially for a sandwich.
Scrapple getting a lot of love. And I can't hate on it, guys. If that's what makes you happy, go out and do it. But let's find out a little bit more about what some of our other followers are thinking about this.
Yes.
I go for bacon.
That's a good answer, okay.
Sausage, 100%.
Oh, they have two conflicting answers here. Awesome.
Extra crispy bacon.
Extra crispy. That's a good note. Good job. What do you prefer, a sausage, egg, and cheese, or a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah? What about you?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yes?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Are you guys from around this area also?
Yeah, we're from Maryland.
You're from Maryland? Are you familiar with Scrapple?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a Scrapple, egg, and cheese?
Yep.
Where would you rank that then? Would you prefer?
That's
number one?
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Really? Interesting. What about you?
I'm not big on Scrapple, so maybe like 3. After sausage and bacon.
Okay, that's fair.
Bacon.
Bacon. Yep, that's a good answer.
Bacon.
Yes?
Bacon.
Bacon also. Bacon all around. Have you guys had a Scrapple, egg, and cheese before? We are in this area.
I've had Scrapple, but it's got to be well done.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree with that,
I
yeah.
don't know if I would put it on a sandwich.
Interesting.
I have to have it like extra crispy though.
Yeah.
It's just something about extra crispy.
That's
because
fair.
it's mushy at sometimes.
Yes, when it's not cooked all the way through. Yeah, I get that. And then like where would you place that then on the sausage, egg, and cheese with the Scrapple?
I wouldn't get a Scrapple, egg, and cheese. I would get sausage over Scrapple.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd probably get Scrapple over sausage.
Yeah? Interesting. Okay.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Interesting. Okay.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon.
Sausage.
Sausage. Okay.
Sausage.
Oh, we are literally split 50-50 right here.
Love it when we get to hear from everybody just out and about enjoying their day, and then they see Kendall. But it does make it fun. Over on our poll at coastlife.com/vote, which always be on the lookout for those, sausage, egg, and cheese coming in up top. 44% of you agreed with sausage, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese taking 21% of the votes, and Scrapple, egg, and cheese was second with 35% of the votes. But I will say earlier today, like when I first got into the office, it was 50-50 sausage, egg, and cheese, Scrapple, egg, and cheese.
So it's a debate. It is close.
I imagine if we kept the poll open for a while, that one would just keep going back and forth.
And this is not the only breakfast sandwich related topic that we are going to be tackling, because we've now done what goes into your sandwich, but what surrounds your sandwich is very important too. Next week, we're going to be looking at the breads, whether you like a croissant, a biscuit, a bagel, lots of options, and we already disagree in the CoastLife office about what that answer should be.
And I suspect you and I are probably going to disagree on some of this too as we dive deeper into the breakfast sandwich conversation, but that'll be for next week. For now, coming up next on CoastLife, maybe you're planning out your weekend and you want to spend a day on the farm. We've got some adorable sheep to introduce you to when we get back.
It's time for more professional insight into personal hair care with Jonava Carpenito.
You want to make sure you're reading the instructions of any products that you're choosing for your desired style. because each product is going to have different instructions, whether your hair should be saturated with water or if it should be towel dried, whether you're applying this like root to end or you're applying it mids to ends, like just based upon what your desired look is, you want to make sure that you're applying the product properly and on properly prepared hair. So you want to make sure it's clean, but you also want to make sure that is it towel dried? Is it supposed to be saturated? Is it supposed to be combed into position first? Like, you'll read the instructions and know your desired outcome, and then you want to apply your product appropriately to achieve that look.